Welcome everyone to Woodbridge TV as we're here live at the club at Woodbridge for a high school battle between West Orange High School and Woodbridge Township Tri-Op. And to my right is Sophia Montesinos. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Sophia.
Yes, you did.
My name is Tony Vargo, and welcome everyone. Settle in, grab your chips, and let's watch some high school hockey here as it's senior night for Woodbridge here at the club. Woodbridge will be going from right to left here early on in the all-black uniforms with the gray and white trim, as West Orange going from left to right in the white uniforms with the, looks like, Columbia blue and dark blue. So let's get settled in for this action here today as Woodbridge looks to keep the puck in the West Orange end. Kuzar down there, back to the point, Jack Brom, number 33 for Woodbridge, keeps it in along the near side wall. Chips it back behind the net. Sheldon De Silva in on the forecheck. Kuzar there as well for Woodbridge. And Justin Losick just off the bench looking to forecheck there. And West Orange looks to break out. This pass is chipped away briefly, but now West Orange will settle and bring it across the Woodbridge line. And number 20 has it for West Orange. Sophia, I'm sure you're going to help me with those names.
Yeah.
As we're unfamiliar with them, but we'll get them. Looks like a slow start here for both clubs, trying to feel their way out. This pass by Brom is picked off in the middle. West Orange looking to send one towards the net through. Nobody home. Losick chopping at it on the near side wall. Kuzar overskates it. Now Brom has it. He'll look to clear, and he'll get it out. Looking for Low and Tish. Couldn't get it to him. And West Orange chips this back in. Alex Namov, number 66, with it for Woodbridge back behind the net. Forecheck coming here. He'll look to chip it out. And it goes to Kuzar, number 11. Up ahead, this is Colin Hayes with it. Number 7, correct? Yes, Colin Hayes, number 7. Back to the point here. Woodbridge looking to keep it in. Back down low, passes picked off, and West Orange looks to break back out. They'll just chip it to the neutral zone. Chip back in by Woodbridge. Braden Vargo in on the forecheck, and he takes a big hit along the half wall in that corner, and let's see what we got. And we got a high stick, I believe. Referee signaling. Woodbridge will make a change here. And Sophia, we have our first power play of the game here.
Yes.
What do you think Woodbridge has to do here on this power play to maybe create some chances?
I think we need to stay strong. One of our biggest disadvantages last game towards ourselves was we weren't able to win a face-off, and we kind of played sloppy towards the end. We were giving Old Bridge a lot of chance against us, and today it looks like we're coming out stronger, but not too strong. It's staying neutral and just playing the game that they know and love.
That's true. Good points there. Brom holds it in. Kuzar, number 15, shot towards the net, goes wide. His brother on the half wall, number 11. And Kuzar at the point, shot is blocked, deflected in front, and held onto by the goaltender. I believe that's Gabe Melendez, if I'm not mistaken, for West Orange.
Yeah, number 42. He currently has a save percentage of .876, and he saved 488 goals this season, giving up 69.
Face off to the left of Melendez, and this one's cleared out by West Orange now. Minute 24 to go in this Woodbridge power play. Kuzar back behind the net for Woodbridge, and he'll look to wind it up ahead off the stick of Justin Losick, and he regathers. Cross for Kuzar. That's Patrick Kuzar, 11. And number 15 is Jacob Kuzar. Here's Jack Brom moving in. Shot! Oh, just missed the top corner with that one. Good shot there by Brom. Kuzar. His shot gets blocked in front, and West Orange will look to clear this one out. 1 against 3, not good odds there, and he'll just chip it in deep. As Patrick Kuzar back for it for Woodbridge. Up ahead, Justin Losick. Bumped off the puck, and West Orange looks to dump it deeper, but in the neutral zone. Here's Kuzar bringing it in. He's knocked off the puck. And back to the neutral zone. Jack Brom for Woodbridge. And up ahead, Colin Hayes. And nothing doing there. And Woodbridge's power play down to 27 seconds. Not much happening on this first power play. They shoot it in. And West Orange now back behind the net They'll look to get a free out here unless Hayes can get there on the forecheck. And let's see if he does here. And it looks like possibly keeping it in. Back around the net we come to the near side. West Orange on it there. Looking to clear it up. That's Evan Schubert in on the forecheck for Woodbridge along with Lowen Tisch. Tisch number 22, Schubert number 27. Looking back to the point for Kuzar. Couldn't handle the pass, and it's shipped away by West Orange. Sophia, they didn't have much going on that power play. Let's see if they can get something going. Even strength here. This one goes off a player, and C.K. Karras will cover it for Woodbridge. Sophia, not a very good power play there for Woodbridge.
No, it looked very weak. It's almost like we're playing down to their level is what it seems to be, but our passes are looking cleaner than last week, definitely. Let's hope we can win some more face-offs.
10:18 to go, first period. Woodbridge with a shot advantage, 2-0. And this is Christian McCary, I believe, carrying it up ahead. Kuzar to Vargo, snapped one just wide, and Woodbridge unable to keep this one in. And West Orange will get a free out here. They'll come to center ice. This one's picked off by Kuzar. Kuzar, number 11, moving in. His shot is saved by Melendez, and he'll hang on for the whistle. 9:57 to go. First period, no score. Glad you've tuned in to Woodbridge TV tonight. And Sophia, I believe West Orange's last game was a 4-2 win over Bayonne. And what did Woodbridge do their last game there, Sophia? I believe they...
Our last game was against Johnson. We
correct.
beat them 6-1.
Yep, that's
so
correct.
that's a good way to come into a fresh game, especially on your senior night. You can tell a lot of the boys are going to be hyped up and obviously want the win tonight.
Absolutely.
It always helps coming off of a win, and sometimes it even helps coming off of a loss that you really wanted, especially a loss against Old Bridge.
Woodbridge with a record of 10-6 coming in here today. It's been a little bit up and down. They've had their ups and downs, and West Orange coming in at 7-9-3. There's Vargo, a backhander in front. They score! Kuzar, I believe, deflected it home in front and gives Woodbridge the 1-0 lead. Sophia, I believe that was deflected in. Did you see something different on that one?
No, that was deflection. What a great way to start senior night, honestly.
Well, they didn't get it done on the power play, but even strength they got it done, and they'll take the 1-0 lead with 9:37 left in the opening frame. And now you see Woodbridge lining up with Justin Losick at center, Lowen Tisch on the left side, and Colin Hayes on the right.
That's going to be Kuzar's third goal of the season, not to be confused with his brother Patrick Kuzar.
Well, that was that number 11 that deflected? Patrick Kuzar,
yes.
Correct? Yeah, I think
is Patrick or
Patrick has that will be number 16 for him on the year,
yeah.
I believe. And West Orange looking to keep it in, couldn't do it. Now they chip it back behind the net.
Woodbridge goal, number 11.
And they'll look to break out here. Lowen Tisch.
And number 9, Braden Varga.
There's Hayes moving in, snaps one. That gets blocked by the defenseman. Now tries to center again. Nothing doing there, and West Orange looks to break back out. And that's Jacob Kuzar, number 15, the defenseman. Kept it in briefly, but now it comes out. We'll chip it back in on a delayed off, and Woodbridge touches up. So this is a good play here. And West Orange looks to break out. Here they come into the Woodbridge zone. 1-on-4. Shot gets sticked aside by Karras, but it hits the netting, and we'll get a whistle with 8:33 to go in the first period. Woodbridge on top 1-0. Sophia, yes, I believe that was Patrick Kuzar, 11.
You know, too many twins on this team.
Yes.
Getting me confused.
And I believe West Orange has some twins as well. Some brothers. Here's a face-off now. Comes to Braden Vargo, number 9. Across center ice. Vargo down the left wing is a pass across and couldn't connect with number 21 holding Carey. Carey now back behind the net. Vargo looking for it. On the backhand, looking, pass back to the point. Kuzar snaps one. This gets deflected up over the net. Vargo back behind, looking for Carey. Slings it off the boards. Carey keeps it in. Nice job there. Still has it. Trying to chip it down low. Now puts one towards the net. Just goes wide. And West Orange will recover. And they do clear it up ahead. And it's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Braum is back. Here's a shot that's gloved easily by C.K. Karras. And Sophia, what do you have stats there for C.K. Karras on the season?
So currently, CK has a save percentage of .921, and he's saved 328 goals this season, only giving up 28.
That's a good save percentage. You said that was .921. It's a good save percentage.
He's even had a shutout this season, which isn't something that you typically see in high school season, but it's definitely something nice to add to your stat sheet.
Yep, absolutely. There's a good save as we're talking about CK there. Good save as stayed glued to the near side post and made a nice chest save there. West Orange looking to re-enter. Here they come back in. Number 10 with a snapshot, goes wide. Jack Braum in the corner for Woodbridge. Chips this up ahead, looking for Hayes. Couldn't get it to him. Now lost in some skates there, and now Braum will backhand it back to the neutral zone, and West Orange will recoil there. Losick with a hand, gloves it down, and chips it back in deep, and Woodbridge will make a change here. West Orange back behind their own net. Shots are 7-3 in favor of Woodbridge early on. They have the 1-0 lead with 6:56 and counting to go in the opening frame. And West Orange coming in again. Number 10 looks to pull and drag. Now looks, centers, nobody home. Braum with a nice intercept. And Woodbridge looks to break back out. Vargo couldn't corral the pass on the near side from Aiden Donovan. And now Kuzar chips it back in. A little scrambly here in the neutral zone. Woodbridge can't get a clean rush in. And Namov back for it, chips this one away. Braden Vargo off the near side. Here's Kuzar, Patrick Kuzar, cross, looking for Donovan, couldn't connect. And back the other way comes West Orange wearing the white uniforms. Nice move, pull and drag around one and round two, but lost control of the puck, and Woodbridge very lucky there. That wasn't a good chance there. We got number 20 there, Sophia. That was R.J. Scott, their leader and points and their goal leader, Sophia.
Yeah.
Got to watch him.
Yep. He leads the team with 20 goals this season.
20 goals, good number.
His jersey number.
Yep. And Woodbridge breaking out here. Here's Justin Losick. Cross-ice feed for Hayes. Missed the mark, and that will go down for an icing. Not what Woodbridge wanted to do on that one. So senior night, a special night for 5 seniors for Woodbridge here. And Sophia, who are the seniors? Do you have that list there?
Yes, we have Sheldon De Silva, number 4, Braden Vargo, number 9, Aiden Donovan, number 10, Jack Braum, number 33, and Alex Numov, number 66.
And congratulations to those 5 seniors on the Woodbridge Township Tri-Op team.
We actually have no seniors from JFK this year, only 1 from Colonia and 4 from Woodbridge.
Not a lot. I think 5 is a low number, correct?
Yeah, especially looking back at graduating classes from the 2025 and the 2024 season, we do have a lot of low numbers.
Yeah, I found 5 to be a very low number compared to years past. Anyway, here we go. Back to the action here as West Orange looks to break out. They go D to D. And long pass that's going to be an icing as that misses connection. That will come all the way back into the West Orange end to the right of goaltender Gabe Melendez. Still 1-0 Woodbridge on the board. Shots read 7-3. 4:56 to go in the opening period. Woodbridge sends out Kuzar, and that's Patrick Kuzar, with Lowentish, Braden Vargo up front, and Jacob Kuzar and Jack Braum back on D. And they couldn't keep it in, and West Orange will break out. Back the other way, here's R.J. Scott for West Orange. Chips it in deep. Braum is there trying to tie his man up. Puck goes back to the point and into the far corner now. West Orange throws one towards the net. Nobody home. Now Woodbridge looking to get this one out. In the corner, Kuzar throws a hit on his man. Vargo now chips it out back to R.J. Scott, and that is offside as he brought it in just a hair early. And we get the whistle from our referee for offside. So, Sophia, are you a big hockey fan?
I watch a couple of hockey games here and there. I like doing the stats for the team, gives me something to do in the wintertime, but it's also pretty interesting to me. It's very fast-paced, and I don't feel bored watching it.
No, definitely not.
There's always something happening.
Yep. And here's Woodbridge breaking back in. Kuzar. This puck's loose, and Vargo picks it back up, tries to move in. Shot towards the net, and a nice pad save by Gabe Melendez. Now back behind the net, Kuzar. And loses control, and now West Orange looked to clear. And kept in, nope. And West Orange back the other way. Down the wing, shot, blockered away by Karras up into the netting. And that was number 10 for West Orange. And I don't see a 10 on the roster. Sophia, do you? No.
No.
So we can't call who's...
Sometimes these rosters do get a little bit mixed up. Like some of the
Yes.
guys on our team, their jersey numbers aren't correct, like
Right,
Colin Hayes,
right.
for example. So it can get a little tricky. Like last week, we didn't have any jersey numbers for Old Bridge, so we were just...
That's all right. Well, number
You
10, I mean, it was a good shot.
Yeah.
And Karras equal to the task with the blocker save.
You can tell both teams definitely want this match tonight. You know, West Orange as an outsider wanting to be a team on their senior night, but more importantly, Woodbridge wanting to win on their senior night.
Yes. And here comes Woodbridge now back in. That's holding carry in on the forecheck. It's turned over, and Woodbridge can't keep it in as Namov attempted to keep it in. It goes all the way down, and he has to get on his horse to get back and get this puck. Takes a hit in the corner. Evan Schubert coming in to help, as well as Carrie. Schubert takes a hit. Back to the point. Shot is blocked, never made the net. And now Woodbridge looks to break out here. Namov, long pass intended for Hayes, and that misses Hayes, and now that will be another icing. And this one goes against Woodbridge. 2:46 to go, opening period. Woodbridge still on top, 1-0. Shots 8-4 in favor of Woodbridge.
Woodbridge wins the face-off.
Puck is down, and Woodbridge wins it. Let's see if they can get a fresh breakout here. And here's Kuzar, chips it off the wall to himself. He'll move in 2-on-2 with Losek. Shot saved by Melendez up high. And West Orange chipping it back the other way. Jack Brom for Woodbridge is back there. Gets beat to the puck as a sharp angle shot. And in front, it gets deflected in front. That was dangerous in front. Here's Kuzar now looking to get it back out of harm's way, and he'll send it down. And he'll go for a change as Vargo in on the forecheck. Here comes Lowen Tish, number 22, centers it, nobody home. More players going for changes. Here's West Orange breaking through the neutral zone. Number 20, again, their leader, seems to always have the puck. R.J. Scott, he gets it taken away, back to the point. Long shot right into C.K. Karras' chest, and he'll hang on. Lowen Tish is down on the near side. Did you happen to see what happened to Lowen Tish, Sophia?
No, I think he took a rough hit. You know, it's hard as an undersized player to play with kids that are so much older than you, especially as a freshman, and extremely undersized. But, you know, he goes out there and he gives it his all, so.
Yes, Lowen Tish, very hard worker, good skater. He is down on the ice for Woodbridge right now. Let's hope he's okay.
It looks like something with his knee. He keeps holding it.
Yeah. Knee or maybe possibly the upper ankle. And unfortunately, I did not see what happened. I know the puck went towards the net, and Karras made the save and hung on. And as they're out checking on Lowen Tish.
He's adapted to the team very well, especially for only being a freshman. He really goes out there, skates, and competes with the boys constantly. You can tell he wants to be there, and he gives effort every game. So let's hope he can get back on that ice soon.
Yeah, let's hope he's okay. Seems to be putting some weight on it, possibly. Let's hope he's all right. Faceoff will be to the right of Karras. 1:48 to go in the opening period. Number 12, Lucas Amati will be he's second on the team in goals for West Orange.
Yes, he is.
Took the face-off, and West Orange keeps it in.
I'm pretty sure he has 18 goals this season.
It's a very good number. And I believe he has a brother as well on the team somewhere. Yes, Gabe Amati, number 25. A lot of, like you said earlier, Sophia, a lot of brothers.
A lot of brothers.
So we have to be on our toes here.
Must be some type of experience to get to play hockey with your brother.
Yeah, that's gotta be really good. Woodbridge now looks to break out. Here's Kuzar behind the net. And long stretch pass for his brother. Patrick moving in on the backhand through the crease and wide. Here's Kuzar. Puck comes right back to him. Shot save by Melendez. Back to the point, Brom. Kuzar, shot, and that hit Vargo in the back of the leg, and that stings. And here comes West Orange back the other way. It's number 20 again, dangling, and couldn't get a shot off. There's a long pass to Vargo. Moves in. Coming in, trying to beat the defenseman. Comes in, makes a little move. Here's Justin Losick picking up the loose puck. Back behind the net, centers. Nobody home there. Puck winding around for Jacob Kuzar at the point. Chips it back down low. Justin Losick for Woodbridge in on the forecheck. Trying to keep it in down there. Another freshman, Sophia. Like Lowen Tish. Smaller in stature, but freshman and very good on the skates.
Yeah, a lot of boys on our team are younger. We had a big rebuilding year last year, and even this year, been introducing a lot of sophomore and freshmen to the team.
That's true. So they do have a young squad here. Losick looks like he's going to get to this one. Backs off, and Kuzar now will clear it to his brother, who will try to dump it in, but hit the defenseman on the dump in, and now West Orange looks to break back the other way.
Less than 10 seconds to go now.
Yep, under 10, 7, and Carey looks to get it out there, and hopefully Woodbridge will not give up one here at the end. And Namov carrying out. And that'll do it for the first period here at the club at Woodbridge with the score, Woodbridge 1 and West Orange nothing. Shots on goal in that first period read Woodbridge with 11, West Orange with 8. Now, Sophia, I will say this, that West Orange seemed to have some pretty good chances there, and Woodbridge's got to tighten up a little defensively.
Yeah, we're definitely putting up a good amount of shots on goal. We just need to continue with that fight and want to win this game.
All right, so at the end of one, like I said, 1-0 Woodbridge. 5 minutes in between periods here. We'll be back to Woodbridge TV in a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone, to the club at Woodbridge. Again, I am Tony Vargo. I'm here with Sophia Montesinos, and we are doing the Woodbridge West Orange high school game. Getting ready for the second period of action with Woodbridge on top, 1-0, and puck is down, we're underway.
West Orange wins that face-off. Let's see what Woodbridge is going to do here.
And West Orange through the neutral zone. They'll dump this one in, back winding around the top of the dasher there. And Sophia, number 20, was all over the place for West Orange in that first period, the leading scorer. So, again, Woodbridge is going to have to maybe tighten up on him a little bit. Here's Losick in, and that one's whistled down on an offside by the official. So that draw will come back outside the West Orange zone. We got Kuzar centering Vargo and Losick on this line with Jacob Kuzar and Jack Brom back on defense. And that is Patrick Kuzar, the center, number 11. Don't know what the delay is here, Sophia.
Just looks like Vargo's chirping a bit.
And Woodbridge dumps this one in. Losick in on the forecheck for Woodbridge, back behind, and he gets rubbed out in the corner by number 6. Nice play. And West Orange now will look to clear this one. They throw it all the way down. This is slowly going towards Karras. This will go on goal, and he's going to have to freeze this one. So the faceoff will be in Woodbridge's end. Now, Sophia, do you say Woodbridge or do you say Colonia?
I say Woodbridge only because it is the 3 schools together, even though I feel like Colonia brings in a lot more kids for hockey. Even though this year we do have a lot of Woodbridge seniors graduating.
Right. I guess used to Colonia sometime, and a Woodbridge try-up is what I think. And this is loose puck in front. This is Hayes now trying to get it out of the zone for Woodbridge. And once again, number 20 with the puck, R.J. Scott for West Orange.
Yeah, that point leader, number 20.
Here he comes in. Left-handed shooter coming down the left side. Namov, number 66 for Woodbridge, chips it up the near side wall. And this is towards the net. Namov once again just clears it softly down on his backhand. And West Orange back for it. Jack Rufo for West Orange. Chip. Center ice here. Schubert, number 27, trying to get the loose puck for Woodbridge. Carry, number 21. He can't get it. Now West Orange looks to put a shot towards the net. Kept in at the point. Shot towards the net. It looks like Karras got a piece of that. That's dangerous. A lot of bodies in front there. And here's one towards the net again. Very dangerous here. These pucks coming from the point. A lot of bodies in front. Tough for the goaltender to pick up sometimes. Still kept in, and now Woodbridge Schubert to center ice, and he'll chip this one in, and Woodbridge will make a wholesale change with the forwards. West Orange now back behind their own net. Just underway, second period. And Vargo falls down in the corner, is back to the point, a shot towards the net, and right into the midsection of Gabe Melendez, and he'll hang on for the whistle. Woodbridge got to tilt this rink a little bit here, Sophia.
Yeah, we need to work to our advantage. This is home ice after all. So
see if they can get going here. As Vargo now chipping this down low, looking for Kuzar back behind the net. Looks for a wraparound. Couldn't get that. And back to the Losick. Losick couldn't handle it. Brom steps up, trying to keep it in for Woodbridge, and can't do it. And now West Orange looks to break back out. Back behind the net. Now Kuzar. That's Jacob Kuzar for Woodbridge, the defenseman, and now he'll lead the rush. Comes back to the neutral zone, into the West Orange end. Shot, save, Melendez. Back behind the net, now back to the point for Brom. Brom slides it across. Patrick Kuzar, shot towards the net. Again, saved by Melendez. Vargo in the corner. Takes a hit there. Kuzar now, back to Vargo as they play a little catch back, a stuff attempt in front. It's loose. Back to the point. Kuzar shot deflected wide. Back behind the net. Vargo centers for Kuzar. Just wide. Here's Brom at the point. His shot just wide. Vargo trying to get to it. Back behind the net. It's still loose there, and finally West Orange will clear this slowly back into the Woodbridge end. Good chances there, Sophia. Just couldn't put one home.
Yeah, Melendez has been having a good game. He's been saving a lot of the goals so far. He's saved 13 goals, only giving up 1.
And back to the point. Brom keeps it in for Woodbridge. Snaps one towards the net. Deflected. Score! That's a nice deflection in front. I believe that was Evan Schubert with a deflection in front, number 27 for Woodbridge.
Oh, it looks like Lowen's back on the ice now.
Yes, that is a good pickup, Sophia's. And he's smiling, so that's a good sign. Number 22 for Woodbridge is back out there.
I feel like there's never a time where I don't see Tish smiling. There's always a big grin on his face.
He loves to play hockey, that's for sure. But that's a nice deflection there by Evan Schubert on the shot from Jack Brom, and gives Woodbridge a 2-0 lead on their 15th shot of the game.
Yeah, that's going to be Schubert's 4th goal of the season.
And West Orange right back in. Here's a centering feed. Looking for number 20 again, and that's R.J. Scott, who's been all over the ice for West Orange as they keep this one in. Schubert trying to get it out, can't do it. Back behind the net, Namov chips it back around the net for Jacob Kuzar. Long pass looking for Lowen Tish. Tish has it in his skates, caught in his skates, now tries to regain right here in the neutral zone. And can't do it. And West
Woodbridge goal, number 27,
will pick it up.
Evan Schubert. Assisted by number 33,
Jack Ruffo tries to clear it for West Orange. Schubert turns and wings it right back into the West Orange end. Melendez stops it. Back behind the net for Andrew Ruffo. And pass is picked off by Kuzar. In front looking for Vargo, deflected just wide. And now West Orange looks to clear, and they do. And this will be an icing on West Orange.
Working to their advantage, Woodbridge does have a rowdier student section today, so maybe that's hyping them up more than usual.
I was thinking the same thing. That's a great point, Sophia. I was thinking the same thing. It is, and then Sophia, I believe you played volleyball, so isn't it something when your peers and your friends and everyone come to watch you play, kind of get pumped up, correct?
Yeah, you need to come out strong in warm-ups, and then seeing family and friends in the crowd supporting you, it just makes it even better. For some players, it only feels negative towards them, but for me personally, I love having my dad, especially in my stands. He's my biggest supporter for everything. He even comes when I broadcast games and he can't even hear me. So, it's something special to have your family and friends in the stands.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is 93, Jaden Ferrer for Woodbridge. Kuzar, I feel like I've been calling Kuzar's names the entire game.
There is 2 of them, so,
Yep.
double the trouble, I guess.
Yep. This is Losick in on the forecheck. West Orange will break that pressure and come right back out now. Kuzar throws a hit on the far side wall. Schubert back for it, chips it around.
He does have a quick recovery from that hit, though.
It's a long shot towards the net. It's loose in front, never made the net. Kuzar up ahead for Vargo. Now Vargo, through the neutral zone, takes a hit. He'll chip it in a little deeper. And West Orange, quick transition back through the neutral zone. Here they come. Long shot saved by Karras with a stick into the corner. Kuzar up along the far side wall, kept in. Pass in the middle, and now here's another one. Kuzar throws a hit there. And here's Hayes with it for Woodbridge. He gets it stolen away, and now West Orange still with some pressure here. Still with the puck. And this one's almost intercepted by Aiden Donovan. And now chip back in. Karras out behind the net, stops it for number 93, Jaden Ferrer. And he'll look to break out. Looking for Aiden Donovan, and that gets deflected out of play. And we'll get a whistle with 8:13 to go in the second period. Woodbridge still holding on to a 2-0 lead. Shots read 17-11 in favor of Woodbridge. But it seems like West Orange has a lot more shots than 11. Would you agree, Sophia?
Yeah, they are staying very aggressive. They don't look like a sloppy team. They're keeping themselves put together despite being down by 2.
It seems like the puck is finding their top scorers a lot. But unable to get the puck to the net, it seems like.
CK is a very strong defender, so it's hard to go up against something like that, especially when your offense just isn't working or just isn't on time tonight.
Yep, this is Kuzar and Vargo trying to keep this thing in. Vargo chips it back around the net. West Orange will try the near side, trying to break out. And this one is picked off by Vargo. Vargo snaps one towards the net. It's blocked. And Melendez got a piece of that one with the pad. Now Brahm can't keep it in. He'll chip it in, and we get the offside call, I believe.
This period does feel a lot faster paced than our first period, which is a good thing to see, running quicker plays and playing smarter, honestly.
Does seem like it's going quicker. 7:31 left in the second. Face-off just outside the West Orange end. And puck is down. Schubert takes the draw for Woodbridge. This looking for Hayes was Brahm. They can't connect. Deep into the West Orange end. And West Orange looks to break out on the near side. Schubert keeping in. Hayes working with him, trying to keep the pressure on here. And Hayes does steal it. Now looks towards the front. And Woodbridge can't get a shot here. It's Brahm winds and fires. That gets deflected. Back behind the net now. West Orange scrambling, trying to get out of the end now. Holding carry in there as well for Woodbridge. Applying the pressure. And West Orange looks like they'll finally get out of the zone. A long pass is just chipped in deep. And Brahm, 33, back for Woodbridge. Looks on the far side. Can't connect with carry. And now dumped back in by West Orange, right on Karras. He'll stick it aside for Brahm. Brahm to Namov. In the middle for Schubert, a little between the legs to Hayes, and he'll just chip it in softly. And carrying on the forecheck, throws a hit back behind the net. And Woodbridge making changes, and it looks like a free out here for West Orange. Here comes number 20 once again. That's R.J. Scott for West Orange. He'll pull up, looks for help, try to chip it down deep. Does that. Namov is there for Woodbridge. Now Kuzar, number 11, trying to get it out. A little scrambly here towards the net. Karras sticks it aside. Back behind the net. And now Kuzar will try to get this out. Still having trouble. And the puck they just can't get it out. There's a long shot. Is blocked once again. Kuzar trying to get to it. Here's Justin Losick, number 8 for Woodbridge. Losick moves in, and that is offside. Just by a skate there. So Sophia again, once again, it seems like Woodbridge having a little trouble in their own end sometimes.
Yeah, even though we are playing faster pace, it seems a little bit sloppier than the first period. But, the boys are really fighting for this win. They're going to win that face-off.
Here's Kuzar, moves in, snaps one, and Melendez gloves this one, and he'll hang on for a whistle. That was Patrick Kuzar with a snapshot. Last game against Johnson was a 6-1 win for Woodbridge, in which both Patrick Kuzar and Braden Vargo each with a hat trick in that game for Woodbridge.
Oh, wow. Both goalies have been playing really strong today, Melendez saving 16 shots and CK with 12.
It's a big hit laid back behind the net. And here's Brahm. Brahm moves in. Pass. Vargo skates. Couldn't hold it. Kuzar shot. Stick away by the goaltender. Now the forecheck. Woodbridge trying to keep this in. In the skates of Brahm. Does a nice job to keep it in. Vargo chips it down low. Looks for Kuzar back behind the net. He'll wind it around the near side. Losick trying to get over there. Gets to it. Keeps it in. Vargo now back behind the net. Shields the puck, loses it briefly, and they do battle back behind the net. Now it's a two-a-side battle back behind the net. And West Orange still cannot get it out, so now a good shift here by Woodbridge, keeping the pressure on. Up on the near side, Brahm keeps it in again. Loose in front. West Orange still having trouble getting this puck out, and Kuzar goes down, still keeps it in, and now West Orange finally will get it out of their own end and harm's way. They'll just chip this one in. And I believe he called an icing on that as he chipped it in beyond the red line. 4:27 left, second period. Shots 19-12. Woodbridge scores 2-0 Woodbridge. And this faceoff will come all the way back into the West Orange end to the right of Gabe Melendez. That was a good shift there for Woodbridge, Sophia, just what they needed.
Yeah. Let's hope they can score another point before the period ends. There's still 4 minutes to go.
This game very much in question just yet. And now Namov for Woodbridge getting back, trying to help out as a shot is deflected just wide. Tisch takes a little bump in the corner. This one's centered, and Hayes trying to get there for Woodbridge, trying to get it out. Now back behind, still trying to get it out. And in front is chipped towards the net. Karras now looking for it. It's loose in front of him, and he'll gobble it up for the whistle. Very dangerous there.
Good save made by CK there.
Track the puck well. Sometimes those ones that come in a little softer are the more difficult saves.
Yeah.
So the face-off will be to the left of Karras. And let's see if Woodbridge can win the draw. They do, which is important. First step in getting this puck out of their own end. Kept in briefly here is Namov on his backhand, number 66 for Woodbridge. He can't get it out. Shot towards the net. Very tricky shot over the glove of Karras. And now Namov will have another chance to try and get it out. And still can't get it out. It's kept in. West Orange now, shot towards the net is blocked in front. Vargo clears it away from Patrick Kuzar. And now, finally, Woodbridge looks to break out. Here comes Vargo. In. A long shot, just whistles wide by Vargo. Here's Kuzar in the corner. Takes a hit. And Losick is over there as well. Vargo, Losick, Kuzar's Vargo's shot sails wide on the short side. Punches it back to the point. Kept in. Who's 24, Sophia?
24 on our side.
Yeah.
They're not on our roster.
Okay.
So
That was the one I believe we were talking about.
Oh, wait, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
The updated one. 24 is going to be Michael Douglas.
Oh, Michael Douglas. A nice job keeping it in there. This goes down for an icing against West Orange. And this will come back in the West Orange end with 2:43 to go in the second. Woodbridge still with a 2-0 lead. Shots reading 19-14.
Let's see what West Orange attempts to do here. You know, it's hard being down 2-0 with 2 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the second period.
They win the draw clean, though. And they look to break out here. It's chipped through, and it does get out to the neutral zone where Jacob Kuzar chips it back in on Melendez. He makes the stick save. And West Orange now will look to break out once again. Nice moves by number 6, Jack Rufo. Comes in, long shot, whistles wide. There's another puck towards the net, goes back behind. Jack Brom will get there for Woodbridge. Brom loses control briefly, now gets it back. And a look up the near side, looking for Christian McCray. And they will break out. Here's Colin Hayes. And he'll look to chip it in front of his own bench. Can't do it. And now it's a one-on-one. Here comes West Orange in. Gets around and moves in. Shot, score! Up over the shoulder of Karras. And that's
goal.
Number 10 that we do not have on our roster with the goal for West Orange. And that's a big goal here at the end of the period with 1:53 to go.
It's just what they needed to get themselves back in this game, honestly. Let's hope Woodbridge can pull through with that win.
And it's tough, Woodbridge trying to get that puck deep. It didn't happen, and West Orange in transition, able to come in one-on-one and move in and get a break. And a nice shot up over the shoulder. And it's now 2-1 Woodbridge. And here comes West Orange back in. That's broken up by Brom. And they'll wind it back around.
West Orange goal. Number 10, assisted by number 12, and assisted by number 20.
And here we go. Kuzar, long pass to his brother. Moves in. Snaps one. Saved by Melendez with a stick. Here's Low and Tisch back to the point. Kuzar fires. That one's just wide. Brom thought about it for a minute, now backs out. And Woodbridge will regain in the neutral zone. That's Low and Tisch, number 22. He's being hounded right in front of his own net. Tisch still with the puck. And Brom will pick it up from there. And now to Jacob Kuzar. Kuzar with a rush. Moves in. Snaps one that's blocked. Comes right back to him. Centers it. Nobody home there. Back to the point. Here's Justin Losick moving in. Losick, good edge work. Real shifty with the puck is Losick.
Definitely still anyone's game here, you know, still a whole period left and 45 seconds left in this one.
And this is no icing. So Woodbridge will have to go the length of the ice here if they want to get a rush. Brahms' pass is deflected by number 36, Patrick Brady. And Woodbridge now trying to break back out. That's off the hands of Holden Carey. Now Schubert to Carey. Chips it ahead to Losick. Here's Losick 1-on-2, and he'll just chip it in and go to the bench for a change. Carey in on the forecheck. He'll try to create havoc there. Throws a hit in the corner on Brady. Schubert in there as well, trying to help out, but couldn't hold it in. And now West Orange coming back as a shot towards it. And a big hit there by Jacob Kuzar, sending his man flying.
That's the end of the second period.
Right at the end of the period.
2-1, Woodbridge to West Orange. Woodbridge has taken 21 shots on goal. West Orange being able to save 19 of them. CK's faced 16 shots on goal, able to save 15 of them.
So it looked like a good period early on for Woodbridge. That goal was kind of a backbreaker at the end there, but nonetheless, interesting, makes for an interesting third period. We're going to take a break here as they're going to cut the ice. With the score, Woodbridge 2, West Orange 1 at the end of 2. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back to the club at Woodbridge for third period action between Woodbridge Township and West Orange, with Woodbridge clinging to a 2-1 lead. Shots on goal 21-16 as we head to the third. And once again, joining me up here, Sophia Montesinos. I like to say that name, Sophia. I want to make sure I'm getting it right.
Yeah, you are.
I'm proud of myself for getting it right.
I've heard some random pronunciations of my last name over the years. I'm like, how do you mess that up?
When you look at it, it might be a little, might be a little tough.
A little intimidating. It's a long last name.
Well, Woodbridge has to come out strong here to start the period, as they gave up that goal late in the second period. And the puck is down, and we are underway for this third period. Losick to Kuzar. Kuzar now slides it to Vargo. Couldn't get it through. Here's Losick. Vargo with a backhand. Saved by Melendez.
Let's go, boys. Nice save,
And West Orange winds this one all the way around, and this will be an icing against West Orange. And the faceoff will come all the way back in the West Orange end. And they're going to go to the right of Melendez here. And this is number 11, Patrick Kuzar, on the draw for Woodbridge. Vargo lined up right behind him, couldn't get it to him, and West Orange wins the draw. Back to the far side, Losick trying to get there to keep it in. And chipped out, and here comes West Orange. 2-on-2, back the other way. Long shot is blockered away by Karras. Kuzar chips it off the wall. Here's Losick. Chips it off the wall once again. Vargo trying to get to it. He'll try to sashay by, can't do it. And West Orange back the other way. And the captain for West Orange nudges it ahead. Number 10 comes in and stops. Back over here, and Vargo now picks it up for Woodbridge. Vargo coming in 1 against 3 and takes a hit in the corner. And West Orange will take this loose puck. And they'll look to break out, winding around the near side. Kuzar pinching in. Schubert trying to keep it in, can't do it, and West Orange breaks back the other way. There's a long shot into the paraphernalia of Karras, and he'll hang on. That shot coming from R.J. Scott. Sophia, they're going to have to pick up their game here a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't go through the motions.
We definitely want to go home with a win tonight, so it's going to be a competitive third period. You can already sense it on the ice.
Yeah, I think West Orange, again, they get too many free breakouts, it looks like. And this puck off the wall here on the near side, right in front of us. And chip back in. Schubert nudges it back to Namov, number 66. His pass deflected. Carey sticks it ahead for Hayes, but nothing doing there. And West Orange, they can't connect either. And it's Michael Douglas back on D for Woodbridge. Cross to Namov. His pass hits a skate, and Douglas picks it up, and he'll chip this one down. Let's see if we get an icing. Nope, they wave this one off, as they feel the West Orange player could have got to that.
We definitely need some smarter plays and passing out here. It's looking a little sloppy.
Yeah, they can't connect to get a clean breakout here, and Carey can't chip it in deep.
Yeah, there's been a lot of turnovers lately on that puck.
Absolutely. And Woodbridge needs to clean that up, or they're going to find themselves in a 2-2 game here. This puck towards the net. Stopped by Douglas with his skates. Again, stopped by Douglas with his skates, and he'll nudge it to Justin Losick. Ahead for Kuzar. Kuzar trying to chip it around the defender. Can't do it. And back comes West Orange. Kuzar right on it. Now he'll throw this one in. Melendez stops it, and he'll cover it up for the whistle. And we'll get the face-off in the West Orange end. The Kuzar brothers out there again with Losick, Vargo, and Brom are the 5 out there for Woodbridge.
Let's hope Woodbridge can continue to play smart and continue to make connections with those passes.
That's what they need. They need some good breakouts here. Here's Kuzar at the point. Snaps one towards the net. Melendez has saved the rebound in front. Vargo couldn't get to it. This one's centered. Here's Kuzar towards the net again. That goes wide. And trying to keep it in is Woodbridge here. And West Orange trying to chip it out. And Kuzar once again keeps it in on the wall. Vargo looks to center for Losick. couldn't get it to him. On the far side now, that's Patrick Kuzar over there trying to keep it in. Brom keeps it in briefly. Losick. Here's Vargo trying to get to it. He gets to it, gets hit back behind the net. Vargo still working, still with the puck, goes back to the point for Brom. Brom, nice stop. Towards the net, softly, here's in front, Kuzar, in his feet, towards the net, just wide. Vargo trying to get to it. It's a long shift here for these guys. Back to the point, Kuzar, wrist one, deflected. Just wide. Wow, that was targeted for the far corner. Great shot on the point there by Jacob Kuzar.
Definitely starting to wake up now more. You can definitely tell and see it on the ice, especially with their
So all it takes is one good shift.
player connection, yeah.
One good shift, Sophia, and Woodbridge. Here
That
comes
entire
Hayes.
dynamic changes.
Yes, absolutely. I couldn't get the words out. You said it for me, but here's Hayes towards the net, rips it through. Namov there, keeps it in for Woodbridge. West Orange trying to chip it out and throwing across this way right in front of us. Hayes stops, looks. Looking for Schubert, can't connect. And West Orange now chips it back through the neutral zone. Number 10 throws it across to the captain. This is number 12 moving in. And that was Lucas Amati for West Orange. Nothing happening there. Back to the neutral zone. Hayes gets it. And he'll chip it a little deeper. Schubert in on the forecheck. West Orange, a long stretch pass, and that should be icing against West Orange. And it is. 10:08 to go. Third period. Shots are 25-18 to Woodbridge. And they're clinging to that 2-1 lead, Sophia. They need to keep those feet moving.
Yeah, they definitely want to stay aggressive, especially now when there's only 10 minutes left in the entire game.
And puck is down, it's loose. Kuzar can't get to it. Vargo in on the forecheck, and here comes West Orange back to the neutral zone. And they chip it in deep. That was Andrew Rufo chipping it in deep. Goes for the big hit on Namov and misses most of it. And what do we have here? And we have an interference call. Let's see what we got. And I believe this is going against Woodbridge. This is going against Michael Douglas.
Yeah, Douglas probably going to be going in that box for 2 minutes.
Yeah, this is an interference call on Douglas. And this is a big opportunity. This is a big moment in this hockey game at 9:50 left. Now Woodbridge has to kill this one off.
Yeah, let's hope they can stay aggressive with only 4 guys on the ice.
And West Orange looks to set up their power play. And I got a feeling the power play will go through this guy, number 20, R.J. Scott, at the top of the point. This shot coming from the right is grabbed by Karras, and he'll hang on for the whistle. As you know, R.J. Scott, the leader in points and the goal leader for West Orange. He'll probably run this power play from the top. There he is with the puck. And they work that far side. Shot towards the net is blocked by Namov. And a centering feed goes through, and Woodbridge gets a free clear there. So there's 1:30 left on this power play for West Orange with Douglas in the box. Justin Losick, the forechecker for Woodbridge. Kuzar, the other forward. West Orange breaks the pressure, comes back in. In, shot just over the shoulder of Karras. Dangerous shot there. Back to the point. And here's R.J. Scott. Cross, shot, save. Karras is loose in front, and he'll hang on and get the whistle. 1:08 to go in this power play. That's West Orange looking to put a lot of pucks at the net, Sophia, and that's a good idea. This is Schubert moving in to take the faceoff. Back to the point. Coming up on 1 minute to go in the power play. Shot from the point, deflected up over the net. Namov gets there. He'll wind it around. Can't get a clear, though. West Orange still keeping it in, working that far side. This one's blocked in the feet of Kuzar. Now Namov back behind, sends it around the near side. West Orange with it, looking back to the point. There's a shot blocked by Vargo. Another shot towards the front and deflected in on the rebound. And that's number 12, Lucas Amati, with the goal for West Orange. And that is a power play goal for West Orange. And they have tied this hockey game up. And suddenly, Sophia, everything has changed since the end of that second period.
Yeah, that was the perfect opportunity for them to get neck and neck with Woodbridge. Hopefully, Woodbridge can come out stronger. You know, it is their senior night. They need to have some drive and motive behind their play, and it doesn't look like it right now.
Well, the power play goal for West Orange ties this game at 2 with 8:24 to go.
Let's hope Woodbridge can stay strong, especially as the home team.
And they're going to have to take that momentum back as West. Oh, there's a big hit here by Kuzar. 12 coming in as a centering feed. Hayes. And what do we have here? We have another penalty against Woodbridge. That was Jacob Kuzar throwing the hit in the neutral zone. And yes, he is going to the box. Oh, boy, Woodbridge going to go right back to the kill, and West Orange right back to the power play. They are digging themselves a hole here. And they're going to have to kill another one off here, Sophia. This is huge.
Yeah, they really need to come out strong and play smart here. You don't have room for errors, especially in a game like this where you're tied 2-2 with 8 minutes left in the third period, especially on your senior night.
Yeah, this is another big opportunity here for West Orange on a power play, back-to-back power plays for them. And Douglas goes back for it for Woodbridge. He's tied up, taken down back behind the net with Jack Rufo. It's still loose back there. West Orange with the puck. They look to backhand it in front. Can't do it. And Woodbridge trying to clear this one. Here's Kuzar in on the puck. And he'll chip it off the wall just to clear it and get some more time off that clock. And number 12 coming back in, Lucas Hamadi, who had that last goal, I believe, for West Orange. He'll go back around the dasher, kept in at the point. 1:05 to go in this power play. Big kill here for Woodbridge. Back to the top. They love to work that far side, it seems. Now they come to the near side. There's a shot saved by Karras, and he'll hang on. No rebounds given there.
West Orange has been doing a really good job this period of keeping possession of that puck, and a lot of their passes have been connecting to the point where Woodbridge can't even get a touch on that puck.
Schubert and Vargo come out as the forwards. You've got Brom and Douglas on the defensive end. Here's Vargo now with the puck. Here comes Vargo in.
Staying aggressive.
Tries to sashay by, can't do it, but killed some time off nonetheless. Here comes R.J. Scott with a head of steam coming in. Around one, can't get around the second one. That was Douglas. Still has the puck with 28 seconds to go in this power play. Now towards the net, saved by Karras, and he'll hang on. And again, that's 2 right into Karras' chest where no rebounds given. 25 seconds to go on this huge kill for Woodbridge. Face off to the left of C.K. Karras. Patrick Kuzar moves in to take the draw. Douglas chips it off the wall, and this one will get cleared. Justin Losick with it. And Woodbridge clears it back to the blue line of West Orange now. Coming down on 8 seconds left in this power play. It's a long shot, gets deflected wide. West Orange with it, back in the corner. Douglas there watching. Namov, the 2 defensemen out there for Woodbridge. Losick, Kuzar, and the power play is over. Hayes is out of the box. And this one, or I'm sorry, not Hayes out of the box. Kuzar was out of the box. Hayes came on for him. Shuffled ahead Hayes. Here comes Hayes, number 7. Tries to get around. He had a forward back there. Big hit on Hayes. West Orange trying to clear it. And they'll look to clear it. Here's Kuzar, fresh out of the box. To his brother, took a hit there. And R.J. Scott, who is seemingly on the ice the whole game for West Orange, tries to get it out. Woodbridge, good forecheck here by Losick. And the puck goes on the half wall on the far side. Losick moving in, trying to keep it in there. Can't do it. Schubert can't get it in the neutral zone. Here's West Orange. They'll sweep it towards the net. Goes wide. This is Jacob Kuzar. Chips it ahead, looking for Hayes. Can't get it to him. Schubert's there. Here's Hayes picking it up. He takes a hit. Now Kuzar will pitchfork this one in deep Right to R.J. Scott. R.J. Scott seems to be playing D maybe now.
Yeah, definitely their like most aggressive player. He's definitely on that ice for majority of that game, especially as a point leader.
And West Orange, very deliberate here, trying to make a safe play here with 4:50 to go in the third with the game tied at 2. And here comes West Orange in. There's a pass in front. It's loose. The side of the net. Good back check there by Holden Carey. Tie the player up, or else that would have been another good opportunity. And now here comes Woodbridge. If they hurry, it's a 3-on-2. Carey moves in. Shot blocked into the paraphernalia. Here's another rebound. Loose in front. Couldn't get it. Kuzar towards the net, and Melendez gobbles that one up before Vargo could chip it home. Face off in the West Orange end. It'll be to the left of Gabe Melendez. Sophia 4:27. Let's see if Woodbridge can make a push here with a 2-2 game.
Yeah, let's hope Woodbridge can do something here and fight back and finish this game strong, honestly.
The tale of 2 games, really. I mean, Woodbridge early on, and then West Orange right at the end of that second, scoring that backbreaker towards the end of the period really seemed to hurt, and then the power play goal tying it.
Honestly, all it takes is a little bit of fight here, and this could honestly be anyone's game.
Yep, here's Schubert back in for Woodbridge. Tries to sachet by, can't do it. There's a pass to Carey. Can't handle it, and now West Orange breaks back out. And that's touched. Here's Vargo with the puck. Tries to make a move. Swoops in. Kuzar. The defenseman moves in. Shot right into Melendez's chest, and he'll hang on. No rebound given. 3:46 to go in the third with a 2-2 game. Shots Woodbridge 27, and West Orange now 25 as that gap has closed. So I think those 2 power plays definitely helped Sophia close that gap in the shots department.
Yeah.
Puck is down, and
Definitely worked towards West Orange's advantage. They were able to handle that power play better than Woodbridge was in that first period.
yes, they were. And this one's going to be an icing against West Orange. I'm sure they didn't want to do that. And the faceoff will come all the way back down into the West Orange end. To the left of goaltender Gabe Melendez.
Getting down to this final minutes of this game is nerve-wracking to see who's going to come out victorious.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody wants to make a mistake here. Losick in on the draw for Woodbridge. And this is Kuzar trying to keep it in. Can't do it. And now West Orange looks to break out the other way. Kuzar. Now for Hayes. Hayes, number 7 for Woodbridge. A recoil in his own end across for Brom. Brom, his pass gets deflected, but right to Hayes. Here's Hayes coming in. Tries to chip it in deep. And he'll get it in a little deeper below the goal line. Justin Losick in on the forecheck for Woodbridge. Hayes is there as well. Centering feed, looking for Kuzar. Can't get it to him. And Woodbridge just can't keep this one in. Here's Kuzar with the puck, and he'll wing it right back in deep to the West Orange end. West Orange now very deliberate, back behind the net. Losick there, forecheck. Kuzar pinching in, trying to keep it in. Vargo in on the forecheck. Kuzar now with the puck. Chips it. And this is Namov. Namov with it for Woodbridge. 2:36 to go. Around 1. Around 2. Here he comes in. Looking. If he could put one towards the net, he's got players there. Couldn't do it. Schubert was there. And here's in front. Score! And a backhand!
That's Holden Carey right there.
Yes, Holden Carey on the backhand was left alone at the side of the net.
What a beautiful goal, and just what Woodbridge needed with just 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this third period.
That was all created by Alex Namov's rush. He went around 2 players, and like I said, if he could have just centered that one, he had some players home waiting there, and it just so happened to be Holden Carey was there on the backhand, chipping it up over Melendez. Big goal here with 2:21 left. Let's see if Woodbridge can hang on. They've regained the lead at 3-2. Here's Vargo, a long shot into Melendez, and he'll hang on with 2:13. And what number goal is that for Holden Carey there? Sophia, let's see if we can look that up.
That's going to be Holden Carey's 6th goal of the season.
6. Good total for him. So you have Schubert, Carey, Vargo on right now, and West Orange now with coming up on 2 minutes. trying to get the puck towards the net. Douglas breaks it up. Carey back, strips the puck,
Number 21,
and
Holden Carey.
backhands it out. It goes into the West Orange end. And it's a full change for Woodbridge here. West Orange now with 1:45. Trying to see if they're going to pull the goaltender here, Sophia. That should be coming soon.
Yeah.
And West Orange trying to recoil and get into the Woodbridge end. Kuzar trying to slow number 6 down.
Minute and 30 to go.
And this puck goes back around. Justin Losick will get there for Woodbridge. And back to the point. This puck goes towards the net. Saved by Karras. Into the corner. Namov throws a big hit, knocks his man down, and it comes back to Namov. Here he comes. He's got players with him. Let's see. He gets to the line. Moves in. Still with the puck. Still with the puck. 1:06 to go. And as long as it stays down there, it's going to be tough for West Orange to pull their goaltender. West Orange looks to break out the other way. Here's a long stretch pass. Kuzar will get there for Woodbridge off the wall. Hayes back to Kuzar. Under a minute to go. Kuzar looking for Douglas. Douglas couldn't get to it. Back to Hayes. Hayes with the puck. Pass in front. No! And he throws it in front.
West Orange ties that up with 41.8 seconds left in the game. 3-3 in the third period.
And he threw it in front, and West Orange capitalizes on the turnover.
It really seems like West Orange came to show up in this third period.
And that is another back-breaking goal against Woodbridge with just 41 ticks on the clock. It's now tied at 3. And I don't know about you, Sophia. I'm definitely stunned at that one.
Yeah, let's hope Woodbridge can do something here to finish this game.
So after a big goal to take the lead, West Orange comes back with under a minute left and ties it. And now Kuzar, a long pass off Vargo's stick, centered in the neutral zone. There's a pass off the wall. Vargo to Kuzar. Kuzar, he's got Losick, gives it to Losick. Losick moving in, his shot gets blocked. Losick chips it down low. Here's Vargo. Vargo towards the net. Melendez will hang on and get the whistle with 12.4 to go. But they do have the draw in their end, and I believe Woodbridge will take their time out right here. And indeed they do. And let's see what Coach Niski comes up with here on the board. Well, it's been nothing short of exciting there, Sophia.
Yeah. I don't know if exciting is always a game that you won on your senior night, though, but it's definitely been a competitive match.
True. Very true. Woodbridge with the shots advantage, 31-27. So, again, it's somewhat close. But 2 back-breaking goals in this game for Woodbridge. One at the end of the second, and then that one there with 41 seconds left, tying the game for West Orange.
I don't think Woodbridge was anticipating the heat that West Orange was going to bring this period. I don't think anyone was, honestly. They started off in the lead, Woodbridge, and now it's tied up again for the second time in this period.
Yeah, I mean, the forecheck was hard there for West Orange. They knew they had to try and keep the puck in the Woodbridge end.
And it definitely worked to their advantage with 2 power plays this period.
Yeah, I think they got some momentum with those 2 power plays. That's definitely
something helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. And they did score 1 power play goal.
There's only 12 seconds left in this game, so Woodbridge better work, and they better work fast.
Well, let's see what happens here on the draw. Let's see what they drew up, see if they can win the draw and maybe get a good chance towards the net. And they're going to go with Vargo taking the draw, it looks like, with 2 on the wall. Losick and Kuzar. Vargo looks to push. It's still loose in skates. Back to the point. Brom across to Losick. Losick over to Kuzar with 4. Let's see if he puts it towards the net. That one goes, I thought it went off the net. I guess not. And we do get the whistle, but the horn sounds basically at the same time. And that'll do it for regulation. And we are going to go to overtime, I believe.
Sudden death, right? 3-on-3?
I'm not sure if they play a 3-on-3 or is a 4-on-4. And it is a 5-minute overtime period, but so there's some extra hockey for everyone here on a Friday night in Woodbridge. With the score 3-3. And And Woodbridge really has to try to regain the momentum here. Try to win this game here in overtime. West Orange, I think, feeling definitely fortunate, with those power plays, Sophia, as well as that goal late to be at least going to overtime right now. So Woodbridge, it will be a 4-on-4, and West Orange does have some good skaters on their team.
Yeah, they're definitely going to put their best players out there. So their captain, obviously, number 12, 10 and 20, I'm pretty sure both scored goals for them this game.
And Woodbridge counters with the Kuzars, Michael Douglas and Braden Vargo. And puck is down, and it looks like Douglas will get to it for Woodbridge, so Woodbridge will have the first possession. 5 minutes on the board. There's a long stretch pass for Vargo. Vargo pinching in, tries to get to it. And he'll stop behind the net, looking, gives to Kuzar. Woodbridge sets up, back to Douglas, back to Kuzar. Kuzar in the middle, looking for Vargo. Kuzar keeps it in. Here's a centering feed off some sticks, skates, and a pass back to the point. Nobody home there in between the two defenders. Karras comes out and stops it for Vargo. Back behind the net. Here's Vargo. He'll nudge it to Douglas. 4:15 to go in the OT, 4-on-4. Douglas now starts ahead. And he'll gain the line. And he's taken down. Woodbridge looking for a call, no call, and now West Orange breaks back the other way. And they'll turn back the other way and try to recoil, maybe get some speed to their neutral zone. I think that's what West Orange wants here, Sophia. They're a quick skating team.
Yeah, a lot of their passes are pretty quick, too.
And
They're just trying to keep possession of that puck.
There's Lucas Amati, one of the captains in. His shot is fanned on. Now Vargo picks it up. Ahead to Kuzar. Kuzar looking. Still with the puck. 1 against 3. Vargo picks it up. Here's Vargo, a backhander. Saved by Melendez. The rebound is loose, and Kuzar just couldn't get to that rebound that was laying right in front of Melendez's pads. He'll cover it up. 3:26 to go in the OT. Face-off will be to the right of Melendez. Patrick Kuzar on the draw, and couldn't win it. West Orange will get possession. Back behind the net. And it's R.J. Scott with the puck, and here he comes for West Orange with speed through the neutral zone, across the line, moves in, shot saved by Karras. Here's another one, goes through and all the way around, but kept in by West Orange. They get a fortunate bounce off the glass. Now back to the point, they move in. Here's Scott moving in, looking, centering, off some skates, and now Losick picks it up for Woodbridge. Justin Losick now with Kuzar. He'll chip it in deep. Kuzar trying to get to it. And let's see, almost got to it. And nope, can't get to it here. Back the other way, West Orange. 1-on-4 comes Lucas Amati. In. Stops in the corner, now looking for teammates. His centering feed goes awry, and here comes Kuzar back the other way. This is Patrick Kuzar, number 11. Tries to move, can't get around. Here's Losick. Losick looking. Still with the puck, gets it chipped off his stick, and now R.J. Scott, a long stretch feed, looking for a breakout there. And can't connect, and now back is Douglas for Woodbridge. He'll go safely back behind his own net. 2:08 to go in the OT. Back to Kuzar. This is Jacob Kuzar, number 15. Gets around 1. Now looks. He's got Schubert. Schubert moving in. Schubert looking. Goes wide, looks. He's got Vargo at the side of the net. Schubert back behind the net. Goes to Vargo, back to Schubert. Schubert, 1 against 2. And Woodbridge looking for a call. Don't get one. There's R.J. Scott. Very deliberate. Pulls up, looking for teammates. 1:38 to go in the OT. Back to Scott. His long shot off a body in front to the side of the net. Karras.
That's a lucky save right there.
Very alertly dives out and covers that puck. 1:31 to go in the OT. And now the faceoff will be in the Woodbridge end to the left of Karras. Looked like West Orange was going to take a timeout, but they don't. And this one is off the wall and all the way down. This will be an icing as Woodbridge ices it. 1:26 on the clock. Very important face-off here in the Woodbridge end. Want to get puck possession here.
It's really getting down to the nitty-gritty here, especially with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go.
This one's loose in front. Jack Brom trying to get to it. And the puck is loose at the side of the net. Oh boy, the Woodbridge scrambling in their own end there. And Vargo chips it ahead to Kuzar. Here's Patrick Kuzar, number 11, moving in wide. Looking, he pulls up. 1 minute to go in the OT. Goes back around behind. Vargo is there for Woodbridge. Vargo looking, makes a little move. Sachets by, now back in the corner, still with the puck. He'll look, goes back to Brom. Brom, back to Vargo. Vargo on the half wall, looking, makes a move towards the net, just couldn't get by. And there's a long stretch feed now. West Orange with 40 seconds left. Brom is back for Woodbridge. He's back with Namoff. He'll ride the player into the boards. Here's a centering feed through. Nobody home there. Vargo picks it up with 28 seconds. Here's a pass to Namoff. Now here's Kuzar. Kuzar looking. Gets deflected away. And Vargo now still with the puck across to Kuzar. With 18 seconds. Kuzar looking to break in. Couldn't do it. West Orange gets the puck back with 15. And a long stretch feed. Here comes West Orange in with one more chance. Long shot into Karras' chest. And he'll hang on with some pushing and shoving after the play with 7 seconds to go. I don't know about you, Sophia, on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, me too. Almost seems like we're about to go into double overtime.
I don't know if they go into double overtime. I think it just goes down as a tie. And that would be heartbreaking for Woodbridge, considering they gave up the tying goal with just 41 ticks left. And that will do it. And I believe that
Yep, that's the end of the match.
Yeah, I believe that will be the final score here. As I think a little disappointing for Woodbridge on senior night as a 3-3 tie. Your shots 33 for Woodbridge, 32 for West Orange. And a couple of bad goals at the end of the second period, and then towards the end of the third period, sent this game into overtime and a 3-3 tie.
Yeah, definitely a frustrating game for Woodbridge. You know, everybody wants to win on their senior night, and just, I don't know if it's worse to lose or tie, because you were so close by tying it.
Yeah, I think Woodbridge will look back on this game, and they know, they made some mistakes, and
yeah, just come out better for the next game.
That's it. So, once again, your final score, it's a 3-3 tie between Woodbridge and West Orange here at the club at Woodbridge. 33 shots for Woodbridge, 32 for West Orange. It was a very entertaining game. Once again, my name is Tony Vargo. I'm here with Sophia Montesinos. It was a pleasure doing the game with you here this evening, Sophia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see everybody next time.
Have a great night.